If you thought the fire and fury of the Christmas Day airstrikes in Sokoto would only stay in the north, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. The heat in the kitchen has become too much for the bandits, and they are not just running, they are migrating. We have been warning about this for months, that when the military squeezes the balloon in the northwest, it will bulge in the southwest. Well, that prediction has just become a terrifying reality in Ondo State. The headline is 100% accurate. The fleeing terrorists who thought they could escape the American Tomahawk missiles by hiding in the thick forests of the south have just walked straight into the trap of Amotekun Corps. We are going to take you deep into the forests of Ondo State local government area, specifically the notorious Elegbeka axis, where a major bust has just gone down. We will break down exactly how Amotekun commander Adetunji Adeleye and his men sniffed out these 39 dangerous suspects, the shocking confession they made about why they left Sokoto, and what this means for the safety of everyone living in the southwest. This is no longer just a distant war on TV. The enemy is now at the neighbor's gate. If you want to know the truth about this security shift and how it affects your state, please do me a massive favor and smash that like button right now. It helps us alert more Nigerians to stay vigilant. And if you are not part of the family yet, click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You need to be aware of who is lurking in the bush near you. Let's get into the details of this breaking development. On Tuesday, the Ondo State Security Network Agency, popularly known as Amotekun, paraded a total of 100 suspected criminals in Akure. But among this crowd of lawbreakers, there was a specific group of 39 men who stood out. These were not your regular local thieves or petty criminals. These were men who had traveled hundreds of kilometers from Sokoto State, the epicenter of the recent US-backed military bombardment. According to Commander Adeleye, these 39 suspects were apprehended in the Elegbeka forest in Ondo State local government. Now, if you know Ondo State, you know that Elegbeka is a black spot. It is the same area where a prominent traditional ruler, the Olufon of Efon, was murdered some years ago. It is a dense, dangerous stretch of road and bush that has been a nightmare for travelers. The bandits thought it was the perfect hideout. They thought that because they were far from the drone strikes in Sokoto, they could hibernate and regroup. They were wrong. What gave them away? It wasn't just luck, it was superior intelligence and boots on the ground. Commander Adeleye revealed that these men were not just trekking aimlessly. They had vehicles, trucks and bikes parked far away from their hideouts to avoid detection. They trekked deep into the forest to set up camp, thinking they were invisible. But Amotekun has established a permanent control post in that forest for this exact reason. When the operatives swooped in, they found these men hiding, waiting for the dust to settle in the north. The most chilling part of this story is their confession. During interrogation, these 39 suspects didn't beat around the bush. They explicitly claimed that they fled Sokoto because of the heat turned on them by the recent airstrikes. They admitted that the military pressure in the north has become unbearable, and they decided to relocate to the greener pastures of Ondo forests. This confirms what security analysts have feared. The airstrikes are effective at dislodging them, but without a containment strategy, these terrorists are simply spreading like a virus to other parts of the country. This raises a massive red flag for the entire southwest region. If 39 of them were caught in one location in Ondo, how many hundreds have successfully slipped into the forests of Ekiti, Oyo, Osun, and Ogun? Commander Adeleye mentioned that the synergy between the border patrols of these states is working, and they even had to go to Ogun State to bring back some suspects. But the influx is real. The sheer distance from Sokoto to Ondo is vast, which means these criminals traversed multiple states to get there. It shows a coordinated movement, not just a random scattering. We also have to talk about the proactive nature of Amotekun. While the federal police and the army are often criticized for being reactive, Amotekun has proven once again that local knowledge is king. They knew who belonged in the forest and who didn't. Commander Adeleye stated clearly, for you to stay in our forest areas, you must obtain permits. This simple rule allows them to treat anyone found hibernating in the bush without a permit as a potential threat. It is a strategy that seems to be yielding results that Abuja should take note of. The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Ayedatiwa, has been commended for giving the Corps the enabling environment to operate. This bust is a political win for him, showing that his state is not a soft target. But it is also a warning. The bandits are looking for new territories. They are looking for new kidnapping routes. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the Akure-Owo Road, the forest bordering Edo State. These are all potential new front lines if this migration continues. This situation brings us back to the debate about state police. If Amotekun was not there, would these 39 terrorists still be camping in Elegbeka right now, planning their next attack? It is very likely. The federal police simply do not have the manpower or the local intelligence to comb every forest in Nigeria. This arrest is the strongest argument yet that states need the power to protect their own borders. I want to ask you, the viewer, do you feel safer knowing Amotekun is patrolling the forests, or are you worried that the spillover from the north is going to overwhelm the south? And what do you think should be done to stop this migration of terror? Should there be military checkpoints on all major highways linking the north and south? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to hear your perspective on this migration of terror. As we move into the new year, the security map of Nigeria is changing. The war is no longer just in the northeast or northwest, it is mobile. The Sokoto effect is being felt in Akure. We will continue to track the movement of these groups and the response of the regional security outfits. If you found this update informative and eye-opening, please smash that like button. It really supports the channel and helps us keep you informed about the threats in your backyard. And if you are not part of the family yet, click that subscribe button now. We are here to bring you the news that mainstream media might miss. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember, when the bush moves, you better know what is inside it.